Hello everybody, this is Trina. I am going to do a walkthrough of Close to My Heart's May through June 2022 catalog. This is a supplemental catalog, so we also have our yearly annual catalog here. And you can see that there's a lot of goodness in this one. All of these products are on my website. Not all of them. Some of them have sold out. They do get some back in, and then some they're like there's not enough interest in it, so they won't bring more back in. So you just kind of look on the website and see what they've got. They've got a lot of good crafting products. So let's go ahead and get into this. If you are interested in my launch product unboxing, I have a video for that, and it will show you one of the paper collections in this catalog in like close up. And so we're going to go ahead and get into here. We've got our founder and CEO letter to the customer, and then we have our Craft with Heart scrapbooking collection here, or not collection, it's these are the kits that you get all the product for if you sign up for the Craft with Heart. We've got July and August, and you can mix and match. You can add things, you can to them, you can take things away. It's very versatile, and it's lovely to be for them to be so versatile, because then you don't have to like just stick to that. You can, you know, change it up and make it work for your photos and for how many photos you have and all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of nice. Then we have the Craft with Heart card making, and I'll give you a short look at those. You can kind of get a view of to what you would be getting in the kits, and you get two of each, of enough to do two of each of those. Of course, you can mix and match and make it however you want. You could do this one with hearts all over it or whatever, you know, it all depends on how you want to do it. More information about that is on my website. I will leave a link to my website down below. And then we have our first collection, which is fresh paint. As you can see, it is nice and bright and cheery. Lots of colors and happiness going on here. This is the sticker sheet. You can purchase the paper pack with or without it. And then we have a very colorful paper pack, and I know this does not do it justice. If you want to see my walkthrough of, or opening, this was a collection that was in my launch, so you can, or my launch bundle, so you can definitely go on and see that. That's the digital art collection. You can break those apart and use them all different ways. This is the Picture My Life. Not all of the cards, but a lot of them. And then we have our acrylic shapes and our coordinating cardstock. So we also have Fresh Paint card making stamp set and the Fresh Paint scrapbooking stamp set. This is the one we got in our kit. You can use it for stamping. You can use it for whatever you want. What I was meaning was card making or scrapbooking. You can mix and match and use them for whatever you want. But the size of them, like these are really large, and these are kind of smaller as far as like the images and that kind of stuff. So they are kind of made specifically for card making or specifically for scrapbooking, but as crafters we can use it however we want. So we've got the Fresh Paint scrapbooking workshop, and it comes with all the goodies to make these 3 two-page layouts. Of course, you can you can make them whatever you want. If you want to separate these into 2 pages, you can definitely do that. Same with the other ones as well. We've got the the Fresh Paint card making workshop, and you can see how this exclusive stamp and thin cut bundle is used. Again, the Stamp and Thin Cut you'll only get it if you order this workshop. And now we are on to Tutti Frutti. This is very bright and cheery, or light and cheery. So we have the sticker sheet. It's kind of hard to show you the sticker sheet because of all the light here, but it is bright and cheery with lots of images and sentiments and titles sized stickers. And then we've got our paper pack down here. You can kind of get an idea of what's on there. That one's a polka dot. Lots of icons on that one. And then we've got our fruit. Then we have the cardstock, coordinating cardstock. We have mini shapes, and I will give you a close-up of those so you can kind of see. They're little, like, oranges, citrus fruit slices. They're so cute. Okay, and then we have our digital art collection. You can kind of see, you can mix and match that with, you can change the color palette. You can do so many things with that. And then we have the Picture My Life cards. You can kind of get an image, you know, an idea of what's in those. These are kind of like, they kind of have an Easter spring vibe to them, but they also fit for summer. So it's just like, you know, they would do, you know, do well. So let's see, we have a Tutti Frutti card making stamp set, and this stamp set right here, this particular stamp and thin cut would be perfect for an experience that we had. We went and got ice cream at this place that's said to have, you know, really tall ice cream. We're like, okay, well, let's see how big the ice cream cones really are. So we ordered 2 larges and 2 smalls. We had 3 small kids at the time, and they were like, you know, like they were between like 5 or 6, and maybe we had 2 kids at the time. I don't remember. It was somewhere in there, 2 to 3. And we got 2 smalls and 2 larges. And I kid you not, you could probably take off maybe 5 or 6 of these scoops here, and that's how big, or like how tall our actual ice cream was. Like it was insane. Like that was, and we got 2 of them. And then the small ones were like, maybe take off that many, and that was like they're small, and I was just like, oh my gosh, it was like literally almost a foot tall just for the small ones. And like, how are these guys gonna eat those? They were like, we had to ask for more cups because there was like, it was melting down the sides and all kinds of stuff. It was crazy. Like there was so much, there was just so much ice cream. And like we had to break ours in half, literally, like put 2 cups, one on the top and one on the bottom, and then like break it in half. And it was so much ice cream, but it was so hilarious. Like we couldn't even get in a car. Like we went and stood in line, and then we were like, okay, get in the car. We're like, how are we gonna get in the car? It was just crazy. I don't have any photos of that because, well, we were so like full of ice cream. Like our hands were so full of ice cream, there was no way to even get photos. But you know, I might even just tell that story using the stamp set, and just no photos, and just have the story be, you know, the memory be that the focus. But yeah, so anyways, we've got Tutti Frutti scrapbooking stamp set. That is so cute how they put that together. And of course it's got a bundles option. Then we've got the Tutti Frutti scrapbooking, and as you can see, you've got your 3 layouts. You can of course do, you know, split them up if you want, or not split them up. It's totally up to you. We've got Tutti Frutti card making workshop, exclusive stamp set. Again, you get enough to do, I believe it is 4 cards of each of these, for each of these cards. And then we have the mix-in paper pack for the 2 collections. And so there's a little bit of paper for the first collection, a little bit of paper for the second collection, but as you can see, they can be used together, all of these together. But you can also mix in some of the other paper packs as well. This also has the option for a coordinating cardstock mix-in. So you can, it kind of adds just a few more colors to your collection so that you can make it go farther. And then I just love this inspiration page. It's so cute. Like you can definitely, like any one of these you could use as an inspiration for a layout or a card or anything like that. And so it's just, I just love these little pages. So we've got Front Porch Sippin', Stampin' Thin Cut. You can see you've got your ice cubes and your cup, your straw. And then we have Palm Fronds Stampin' Thin Cuts. And then we have brush strokes. And you can see some ideas on how they used these. So we've got the brush strokes back here and surrounded by the palm fronds all the way around. We've also got some more of the brush strokes. This one here is on this card. We've got this one here is on this one, and I believe this one here, or maybe it's this one here, is on this one here. I think that one's the little one. But you can see just how it adds just a little pop so that you can bring your title out or your sentiment out. So it works great. I love that card. That's really pretty. Then we have Summer Greetings Stampin' Thin Cuts option. So this one has 9 thin cuts that go with it. So it is, the price is going to be a bit more if you have more thin cuts. This one's $32.95 with the bundle. But it's a nice sized stamp set as well, and you can use it for a lot of different things. And then we have Beach Day Treasures. You can definitely see those on the beach. Here we have the Birthday Numbers Stampin' Thin Cuts, which is this is the stamp, this is the thin cuts, and then you have also the option to just buy the thin cuts, which is nice. So you can kind of see how they used the shaker. They created a shaker card for the 6th birthday and the 3rd birthday. Here we have A Million Reasons, and these are just great sentiments. Here we have Skate Like a Girl. Over here we have BMX Life. Over here, I think both of these. This one does not have any thin cuts option, but this one does. This one has 5 thin cuts option for an option if you want to be able to cut those out easily. Here we have all kinds of awesome. So now we've got a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4, and they're all numbered down here, and it tells you which ones are which. So all kinds of awesome is up here. You stamp this in one color, stamp this in another color, and you get this 2-color or double colored, bicolored stamp. And then you've got this one and this one, and you stamp them in 2 different colors, and you've got this one. And then we have a postage stamp frame and thin cuts. So this is the size that would fit just inside, I think it's an A4 or A5, I can never remember it. A regular size card front, and then you've got 2 other options as well. You've got square and you've got another rectangle, which is perfect for like a photo frame or something like that. We've got number 3, which is Lovely Wishes up here. And then we have number 4, which is Academia Rose. It's a background stamp. And then it's got a couple of little extras over here. And then here we have Coffee Helps. And this is a stamp set. And they used these little beans here to make a border. It's cute. Okay. And then honestly, you could use this stamp set for anything you wanted. If you like hot chocolate or you like chai tea or whatever, you can not use the coffee. And Today's Good Mood brought to you by, and then you just put whatever you like down here instead of inking up the coffee. And so, I mean, yes, those are coffee beans. I understand that, but you know, those could totally be jelly beans as well. Just saying. Jelly bellies would be perfect for that. Anyways, so you can, you can use those in different ways as well. So here we have Irish Blessings, and we have Best Wishes and Warmly, for like the inside of your cards. We've got lucky stars up above you, sunshine on your way, many friends to love you, join in work and play, laughter to outweigh each care, I'm your heart, in your heart a song, wishing you happiness everywhere, all your whole life long. And so I'm assuming that's a song, an Irish song, tune. Anyways, so it's a great sentiment, and you can honestly, you can just use one line if you wanted to, or two lines if you wanted to. You know, you can mix and match it. You don't have to just use the whole thing, but you definitely can. And so it kind of shows you a little bit of ideas as to how you can use them. So here we have number 1 up here is sweet pickings, stamp and thin cuts option. And then we have number 2, which is down here, which is a decorative texture background thin cut. So we've got these inside are thin cut, and then this texture on the outside is it will be like embossed. It will give a texture. So then we've got 3, which is thank you so much. And then we have number 4, which is stitched spring vine background thin cuts. So this one, you can kind of get an idea over here as to what it does. It's got your little stitching and all that kind of stuff, which is like debossed in there, like kind of like cut into the paper. And then you have all of these little splashy things that look kind of like leaves on a bush or a vine that are cut out. Okay, so this is the May special. It is called Hope and Kindness, and it is so pretty. I just love this one. There we go. I'm going to give you a close-up, or try to give you a close-up of it, of each sheet. So this is the one side. You can kind of get those are pretty small images on that sheet there. I don't know if it'll let me look that close or not. Nope. Okay, and then we've got this one, which is cute. We've got leaves. We've got florals, stripes, diamond pattern, and polka dots. And then over here we have the picture my life cards. We've got the 4x6, and then over here we've got a couple 4x6 and some 3x4s and some looks like 2x2s. So we've got a couple of different sizes. So what you want to remember is that on this one you get 2 of each of these sheets, but this sheet and this sheet are the front and back. And this is front and back. So if you're going to cut these out, you will be cutting it into this to one of your sheets. Again, with this, if you want to cut out these borders, you will be cutting into this sheet. Same with this one here. But there are 2 of each sheet, so I'll give a close-up of that one too. It's got some really pretty ones and pretty borders as well. And so you can definitely use that. That is so pretty. So here we have, let's see, what does that say? Okay, so you've got Hope and Kindness paper pack plus the sticker sheet option. So I will show you the sticker sheet in just a second. And then you've got Hope and Kindness paper packet, just the paper. So here's the sticker sheet over here. You can kind of see what's in the sticker sheet. Very pretty. And then we have die cuts, and there's a lot of die cuts in that one. And then we have, this is the coordinating cardstock, and it has like a printed texture to it. I don't know if you can see that printed texture on there, but it kind of looks like a weave of like a burlap almost weave, and it comes in 4 different colors and then craft. You can kind of see that texture. It's not actual texture, it just looks like it's textured. Me, I'm fond of actual texture, but I understand like bulk factor. I like bulky myself. I like the 3D, 4D things here. And then we have the Hope and Kindness stamp and thin cuts option. So you've got those. It's cute. And then we have the fancy doilies. Now this collection will be available. The Hope and Kindness collection will be available in May because it's a May special. So do be prepared for that. And then we've got your fancy doilies. This will fit right in like a Big Shot or like the Close to My Heart die cutting machine. And then we've got You Can Do Anything, and this is a great one. There's so many art, like just the way what they did, that's so pretty. And you don't have to use the bottom half. You can just use the top half, or you can just use the bottom half. Whatever works for you. It's so like versatile. It is. And this is the stamp set for May, the stamp of the month for May, and this is the stamp of the month for June. And these, again, you can mix and match and you can take them apart, but they are nice borders because you can stamp this and then stamp it again and stamp it again if you want to, and make it go all the way across 2 pages if you want. Or you could even stamp them and then cut them out and then have them go, down vertically. You could have them go, there's so many things you can do. You can use them as, little icons or images on your cards or your layouts, whatever you want. It's so cute. So like in this instance, you could do this background. They created a background with it. But what you could also do is you could take like stamp another one on another piece of paper, like a white daisy, and then you could color it, cut it out and color it in, or color it in and cut it out, and then have, pop those up in random places and have those colored in random places. That would be really cute. So anyways, yeah, this is the Operation Smile Smile Big stamp set, and anytime you purchase the stamp set, $7 of the purchase goes to Operation Smile to help children in need. It helps them get their surgeries to no longer have like a cleft lip or cleft palate. I don't know if it does palates. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it does cleft palates. So that's, one small way we can help out. Anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want a closer look at the Fresh Paint collection, what comes in it, I have my bundle, my launch bundle. I did a opening of that. I don't know if I did that first or I'm going to do that next, but I will be up either way. The video is already done, so I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys are looking forward to these collections coming in May. And I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.